y'all? It's Risa with another speed build. This time I am doing a tiny home it's a micro home actually, with using the new Dream Home Decorator pack. So I saw all of the new modular stuff in the pack and I immediately thought, how can I use this to make a micro home? That was my immediate reaction. So what I have done is I have used Dream Home Decorator, Tiny Living, and Discover University to make the smallest but most well-furnished micro home I have made so far. Because we finally have loft beds working and everything, I wanted to mess around with that. And now that we have those really cool modular dresser hanging up things, oh yeah, those are words, I wanted to figure out how to do that. But the thing that I really wanted to figure out was I saw that you could use, with Move Objects On, you can actually have a dishwasher underneath one of the stovetops. And without Move Objects On, you can have the convection oven, countertop oven on top of a mini fridge. So that's why I'm using Discover University as well. That and the shower in Discover University is something that's really awesome for tiny homes. So, just so you know. But I was like, this way I can literally have a kitchen that's just 2 tiles. So that's what I did. I ended up making it so that it's just 2 tiles. And it works. It took some messing around. I know people were saying that you can use the new stovetop on its own, as a counter, if there are no other counters. But I was having trouble making that work for anything. It worked if I was cooking something on it, but it wouldn't serve it. So I couldn't serve it to the actual stove. And I also couldn't prepare food that wasn't going to be cooked on the stovetop. I think that's not how other people have had it work. I think other people actually just straight up have it work fine, and they could make a garden salad on that countertop as well. But I couldn't get that to work in my game, so I don't know if it's one of those game to game things, like the scooching trick, but it didn't work for me. I also had a lot of trouble with the loft bed trying to fit. I wanted to fit the tiny living. I wanted to fit the tiny living desk under there because it's only 1 tile, but it doesn't work because it wants to slot a desk sideways. It's a whole thing. It didn't want to let me do it. It was very frustrating, but I got it to work. And I got the bedroom to work where I have the loft bed. It's just a 2x3 room, so it's a loft bed, as you can see, with the desk under it. And I end up putting a computer on the desk, and that works fully as well. And I have that modular unit on the wall, and that works perfectly well. You can get up into the bed. I've actually played in this house now, so it all works. I wanted to use mostly stuff from the new pack, so you'll see that that's pretty much what I use. It was really fun because of the new likes and dislikes thing. I made a new sim just so I could have someone in this house, and then I ended up just playing with her because she was fun. But I I made her, and I specifically, because I knew I was going to be using all of the new pack, and most of that falls under mid-century modern, so I was able to use all of her, I had her that decor style. So now every time she's in the house, she's happy because she likes the style of the house. And I think that's really fun. That's pretty cool. But I love that I can now make just 2 tiles for my kitchen, as long as I have I used island counters instead of a table, so that I could just have her, she can make food and then she can put it serve it onto the island counter. It also works if you want to make fruit salad or something, you can use the island counter, but then it's using both as a counter and also as like a dining area. So it ends up saving a lot of space. I do also put a dining table outside, like a patio table, but it's cute. I went for a color scheme that I don't use very often. Like I'm using that like slightly darker, more neutral or ashy wood. But it's not ash, obviously, but it's that more neutral tone and a little cooler tone to it. And I don't really use that a lot, but I had a lot of fun using it because all of the new stuff comes in that and like a green. And I thought it looked really nice. I also had a lot of trouble trying to figure out how the modular like shelves worked and if I could get them to work in the way I wanted them to. And the answer is sometimes I don't have a reliable way of making it work. So that was a little frustrating. But it's really cool, and I love all of the new clutter items. Like, even if this, like, didn't have a great, like, career or anything else that went with it, the gameplay, I would have been happy to have this just for all of those clutter items. It's terrible. It feels so weird saying it, but honestly, it's so fantastic. Getting to just place shoes and like just little baskets and stuff like that and like tubs. I love this. This is like exactly what I want. This is a pack for builders, and I think that's fantastic. Because I don't feel like we do get a lot of stuff for builders. Like in a lot of the packs we get a lot of good building stuff, right? But this game is for builders. Like, it is legit just fantastic, and I love it. I've been having so much fun with it. I've been playing it nonstop pretty much, and I'm actually playing with the gameplay, and I'm not just building in it, which is always very nice to be able to say. I like all the modular stuff. Back to the actual build. I like all the modular stuff, but it is really, really hard if you're trying to put something together, like, after putting down the first thing. It's no longer modular, basically. I just could not get that to work properly. But I think it looks really nice. I was able to make, like, this really tiny entertainment center kind of a thing with it, so that it's, like, has a small opening for one of the really small TVs, and it has the bookshelf on the side, and so that way it's really functional, but it's also really cute. I'm having a lot of fun with it. I really, really enjoy it. I don't know if I've said really enough in this voiceover yet, but I really, really like it. It's definitely very buggy though. One of my issues with it I was having was that sometimes when I go to do a reveal in, like, once I've finished doing what I was doing and I go to, like, do the reveal, it will just kick me out and tell me that I failed and that it was bad, and then my reputation goes down and I don't get any money for it. But it's like, I don't think that's because I did a bad job on the actual job. It seems to be that it's just not working properly, because if you fail at a job, what it generally does is you go in, you do the whole reveal, and then they tell you they don't like it, and they give you the final verdict and everything. But this, what happens is that I go to take them into the reveal, and it just cuts to them saying, like, no, you failed. And there's no reveal, there's no walking around, there's no asking for a final verdict. It just, like, spits you out of the event. So that's frustrating, and that's definitely a bug. So other than that, I've been just killing it. But I've seen it happen to other people on YouTube. I saw that it happened to Plumbella as well as the English Simmer. After they did everything they were supposed to, it then just, at least with the English Simmer. I don't know if Plumbella, it just kicked her out or not, but I know with the English Simmer that she did just have the exact same thing happen to her, of it just not doing the reveal properly, and it just like kicking her out of the event. Because that's what they are. They're all events, basically, which I enjoy because it gives you like goals to do it, almost like the acting career. Or, I mean, yes, it's an active career and everything, so it does that, just like all of the others, but I think it's fun because it gives you like more control over what you're doing, so that the event bit of the active career doesn't happen until after you've finished the actual decorating and stuff. So I think that's pretty cool. I enjoy that. I think it's a really, really fun career. It's definitely something I'm going to play with more than like just a couple times, because I feel like for some of the careers, I just don't keep playing them. I do really like how do I put it? I like the doctor career, we'll say that, and the scientist career, but I get very bored of them very quickly. So what I end up doing is just constantly sending them to work alone, because I just stop really caring about it, which isn't great. That's not a good thing for, that's not good for a pack to make me just go, I don't wanna. So the fact that this is much more like the acting career in that I had fun doing it. So I am definitely going to keep playing it, because the acting career, I will just keep playing. I think that's really fun because it gives you more to do, even though it is as repetitive as the others. I just like it more. I've never fully played the detective career because all cops are bastards, and I don't really want to play as a pig. I don't know. That's just me. I know other people enjoy it and they think it's fun and everything, but I just have had... I tried it. I was trying to play as Nancy Drew once, and I was like, she'll be a detective. And then it was just really, really boring. So I was like, I'm done. But it was, I do still enjoy all of the other, like, careers and stuff. But back to the build. I was like, I need a second exit, because I am really, really bad at this, and I will forget to add like a back door on so many of my builds, especially if they're tiny homes. It's just, I'm really, really bad at it. I just forget constantly to do it. But this time I remembered, I added a back door. I think it's really cute. You can get through there. You can still use the island counter, the bar stools there and everything. So it's fun. It works. For here, what I'm doing right now is I'm adding that back patio, and I really wanted it to be curved. So ignore the fact that it says that I used all of the tiles and I'm now at a tiny home. I go back and I remember that that counts as tiles, and I make that smaller. So it's only the 2 tiles that are the curved bit. So don't worry, I fix it. It is still a micro home. I just wasn't thinking. I was just like, yeah, this is just how it goes. We can just use tiles outside, so this works. No, Risa, that's not how it works, because that's technically a room, so it does count as tiles. But, it's fine. What I really have been enjoying doing lately is making, instead of doing a whole fenced-in backyard, I just add some fences so that from the front, you get some privacy. And sometimes I'll also do it on the side, you get some privacy, so every side that, has a sidewalk. I enjoy doing that. I think it looks nice. So I'm coming to the end of the build, and then screenshots will play. So if you like this video, make sure you give it a big old thumbs up. Leave me a comment telling me what you think about it. Do you like the new pack? Have you bought it? I really want to know. If you like this video and you want to see more like it, make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and hit that bell button to get a notification every time I post a new video. If you want to see me play this live on Twitch. You can find me on my Twitch, Curlmeister Sisters. I usually stream point and click adventures as well. Thank you guys so much for watching, and peace out, y'all.